Hello and Asher, and happy Purim for you all. Yes, today is actually the day of Purim, where the scroll of Esther happened, where the Jewish people avoided the destiny of mass destruction, and this is why I'm all made up. So, today, in Let's Read Ancient Spells, we will read a spell that was published in Ritual and Cult in Ugarit by Denise Pardee. And Ugarit, to those of you who do not know, was a Lebanese city that was part of the Canaanite Empire under the rule of ancient Egyptian monarchy that existed for 250 years between the year 1450 BCE and the year 1200 BCE. And what's interesting is that a lot of texts and fragments found in that city had to do with spells, and that city is allowing us to really understand ancient Canaanite paganism and ancient ancient Canaanite witchcraft, which is basically one of the oldest form of witchcraft on earth. And today I have a treat for you, my pretties. I'm reading to you a spell to remove the evil eye. It's like the attack of the evil eye and its counterattack. Now, it's a fragment. We have the entire text of the spell, but we don't understand if this is it doesn't have instructions going with it. And there is no colophon. We don't know who wrote it, to whom does this text belong to, what is its context. It's just like a fragmentary thing, part of a lot of other spells that was there. And it was translated by many people, and it was a difficult translation because it contained a lot of intricacies of ancient Canaanite language in cuneiform. And the one that actually published it was Giorgio del Olmo Lete. That his book, Incantations and Anti-Witchcraft Texts from Ugarit, is now available, even though it's an academic book and very expensive to get. If you can approach it, you can read it and understand really how magic and witchcraft evolved from ancient times till today. This is the spell. The eye goes, it runs. It has seen its brother, that he is good, its brother, that he is lovely. It has begun to devour the flesh without a knife, to drink the blood without a cup. It is the eye of a man that has seen him, the eye of a woman that has seen him, the eye of the price setter, the eye of the assembler, the eye of the gatekeeper. The eye of the gatekeeper, to the gatekeeper let it run. The eye of the assembler, let the assembler let it run. The eye of the price setter, to the price setter let it run. The eye of the man, to the man let it return. The eye of the woman, to the woman let it return. So that's the incantation. Do we need to just write this on a clay? Do we need to just incant it? We do not know. But first of all, allow me to mention it's very dramatic, isn't it? It's like, the whole, it devours the flesh without a knife, it devours the blood without a cup. It's like, it's a very, almost like something that we would imagine in like horror movies today, some sort of cannibalism. And also it suggests that there is a good eye to counteract the evil eye, which is rarely mentioned today. So, let's talk about this spell. First of all, you have to understand that in Canaanite culture, we were considered somewhat as part of, related to the gods and goddesses of nature. And by being possessed to them, we inherently were protected by those gods and deities of nature. But we might do something sinful, something that is taboo, to lose that connection to divinity, and then we are attacked by myriad of forces. Many of them are witches and sorcerers. But one of those forces might be cast by someone that he is completely human, and that someone is, in this case, they are mentioned the gatekeeper, the assembler, which is the furniture maker, and the price setter, which is basically the tax collector. Those are like, the people who are the usual suspects in giving the evil eye. You see, the evil eye comes with a profession now. And what's going on is like This spell is calling the power of the good eye to devour the brother, the evil eye, and send it back to the ones who have harmed that person. And there is a lovely set of numbers here. There is like 2, and then there is 3. The eyes of the price setter, there's the price of the assembler, the eyes of the gatekeeper. So it's like there is a lot of like numbers in the lining here, and the 2 probably represents the nullification of the evil eye with the good eye, like man, woman, good eye, evil eye, all that. And the 3 is like, it's the actual magical part, the threefold charm in this incantation. So what do you think? Will you ever use that? Will you ever use an incantation like that to remove the evil eye or to purify yourself? Let me know in the comments, and have a nice Hamantashen, and goodbye, Nashe.